Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me Adya Ramdev, third year student at Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies. Today we have with us Om Kharola, who left IIM Indore IPM program to come to CBS 3 years back. And hi Om.
Hi Adya, how are you?
I am great. What about you?
I'm doing well.
Alright, so today we'll understand why did he leave IIM Indore and what is his perspective about it now. So Om, starting with your decision 3 years from now, what made you come to Sukhdev and not go to IIM Indore?
Right, so I did go to IIM Indore. I was there for 2 months before the CUET results had come out. After the CUET results come out, I had a bit of a choice to make. I could either choose to come here to Shahid Sukhdev College for my BMS degree, or I could choose to stay in an IIM Indore, wherein I was pursuing the IPMAT, which is the Integrated Program in Management. So I chose to come here simply because I wanted to have the option to get some work experience before I choose to do my MBA. And like I was just out of 12th grade, so I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do an MBA, and if I did want to do it, when I would want to do it. So for that reason, I came to Sukhdev College because I wanted the opportunity to get placed after 3 years of college or 3 years of undergrad were done. Within IIM Indore, even though it's a great institution and it's a great college, and the IPM program and the people that I met there were absolutely amazing, I think the issue was that there were no placements offered after 3 years, and I would have to either appear for CAT, in which case there's no guarantee of getting a better college, and even if there is no option for me to be able to get work experience or look for off-campus opportunities, which, as we might know, is very hard and not necessarily something that will happen in the future, or not something that you can bank on to happen. So that is why I chose to come to Sukhdev College. That was my primary reason.
Understood.
Yes.
And what do you think about it now?
So obviously over here in Sukhdev, our campus is very small, so we don't have a campus life per se. And even the hostel, it's not a residential campus, so only a few students live in the hostel and everyone else lives elsewhere, either in their homes or in PGs or flats or something like that. So I do think that not having spent my 3 years in Indore, I have missed out on the kind of campus life that I could have experienced there. So I think that is a major factor that I would consider. But apart from that, talking about my professional life, I think I've had good outcomes professionally speaking in CBS. I've had the opportunity to work on internships, to work on live projects, which I wouldn't probably have had in Indore, considering that they have a very strict schedule, they have a very strict academic calendar. They also have campus restrictions, so doing an offline internship would be impossible apart from the summer breaks or some other breaks. I also think that having been placed in LEK Capability Network, I've had a good outcome in terms of college placements. So now I have the opportunity to explore the corporate world before I kind of go on and pursue my master's. I think I also have gotten into ISB's deferred MBA program, which is the Young Leaders program. That program has now been discontinued, but I have been offered a place in the flagship MBA program for 2 years from now. So I think, all things considered, professionally speaking, the decision has been very good for me. But I do think in terms of personal life, I do think I've missed out on a bit of campus experience that I would like, and I'm hoping that in my MBA I'm able to get that somehow. Apart from that as well, I think life can be a little bit more restricted in Indore, considering that it's on the outskirts of town, so you don't get to travel as much. While in Delhi, I've had the freedom to go around, explore Delhi, and kind of have some fun with friends. But I think all in all, professionally speaking, this has been a great decision for me.
Understood.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So, would you have any feedbacks or suggestions for the kids who are confused between the two for now?
Firstly, I think people who've had the opportunity to go to either of these colleges are extremely lucky. Both of them are great colleges, and I think there is no one right decision in these two colleges. I think it depends a lot on who you are as a person and what situation you are in. Things that you can consider, which you can use to make your decision. And I think one of the most important things, of course, is the monetary aspect of it. In the year that I was enrolled, I think the fees for IIM Indore's IPM program in the undergrad years was 6 lakh per annum and some additional fees. I think that would have gone up a little bit more now. So I think that is of course pretty expensive. Some of my friends and myself included, we had to take a loan to finance our education within IIM Indore's 3 years, and we would have to take an additional loan for the MBA program. Over here, the fees is very minimal. Even the college hostel is very reasonably priced. So I think financially speaking, CBS is a great choice. I also think it depends on how confident you are in your ability to get an MBA and how important your MBA goals are to you. So also, if perhaps you're not confident in your ability to be able to crack CAT or GMAT or some other relevant entrance exam in the next 3-5 years, then you might perhaps go for this, because if you perform well in the undergrad years, which is to say that you have the minimum grade required to graduate to your MBA degree, you will be able to do an MBA from IIM Indore, which is of course one of the most reputed MBA colleges in the country. Apart from that as well, there are some factors that you might want to consider. The location is obviously one. If you want to live in Delhi, I think ideally consider North Campus colleges, but also in Sukhdev you have the option to live in Delhi, whereas in Indore you have your own campus, but you're in a bit of a more secluded area. Also, if you want to have an opportunity to work outside of college, or do internships or do life projects, I think again CBS is a better opportunity for you. And I think the last thing that, and perhaps one of the most important things, is the placement prospects. So within IPM, after 3 years, you will not have any placement prospects in terms of official placement prospects from the college, and the degree I don't know if it's enough to get any jobs outside of campus, because off-campus processes can be very grueling and unpredictable. Whereas within Sukhdev College, I think most of the people who've done well in college, who've applied themselves through the 3 years of college, have been able to get decent and good placements. So I think if you want to join the workforce right out of college, this is the place to be, Sukhdev.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Om. It was very insightful.
Yeah.
And all the best to you.
Thank you so much, Adya.
Thank you, guys.